January 1st, 2013, Ninja Warrior takes off on Roblox with its first competition. Throughout the following years, the competition evolves, establishing staples that would define the community. Over the span of 6 years and counting, thousands of competitors have tackled the various obstacles the community has devised. Countless fails, limited success. 225 competitors will take on 3 excruciating rounds to filter the field to a final 10 competitors who've shown enough skill to face a course of indescribable brutality. Anyone strong enough to conquer the course will win 10,000 Robux and the everlasting title of Grand Champion. This is the Robloxian Ninja Challenge.
Welcome everyone to Robloxian Ninja Challenge. I'm your host, Aussie Bro, joined today by my co-host, Reality Pales. Last episode, we saw our first 75 competitors take on the qualifying round, but only one of them was able to beat the course. Today, we'll have our next group of 75 taken on, and I'm not even sure if we'll be able to see one other person join TCM at the top of the warped wall. Keep in mind, any competitor who is able to clear this course and the next 3 to follow are eligible to win 10,000 Robux. Cameron, can you go over some of the competitors we should look out for today?
Well, one person I've been looking forward to is Pete the Cat 1. He's been improving throughout the past few competitions he's competed in, and I have high hopes for him here today. And then another person I'm looking forward to is Rohai, competing all the way from Isle of Man. And then I'm also looking forward to seeing Bubba Ace 37 run. He's the host of Ninja Warrior of Roblox, so this is his territory. Now, down to Itamari to recap our obstacles.
Just like last time, the qualifying course consists of 6 obstacles that'll test our challengers' skills. First up are the unassuming quintuple steps, not to be underestimated, followed up by the downhill jump, which will test competitors' sense of timing. Prism tilt will focus on athletes' balance as they try to stay with the shifting triangle before trying to generate enough momentum to make it to the cargo net on the swing jump. The 5th obstacle, lightning bolts, has been the make or break point so far, as only 3 competitors have been able to beat them. And of those 3, only one, TCM, has been able to scale the 22 stud warped wall that stands above the rest of the course. Anyone who can join him puts themselves on the leaderboard and in good position to move on to the next round. Those who fail will have to hope they went far enough fast enough to land in the top 30 to advance. Guys?
Thanks, Amari. Now on to our first competitor of the day. Leading off today is Christian Panda YT. Came very dressed for the occasion. He's wearing a ninja mask, actually.
Ooh. How appropriate for the occasion.
Looking good right onto the quintuple steps. Good strategy.
Odd technique, but it gets him through. Anyways, I do want to say Christian Panda YouTube wanted us all to know that he worships Bartek. So I'd love to see him get to the lightning bolt, and it looks like he could do that. Wow, incredible. Walk through the prism tilt.
Well, it's time to see if the course will worship him back.
No!
It will not!
He rushes the swing jump, could not get the momentum. I want to see that again. As you can see, he just had a very awkward strategy and definitely underestimated the distance to the net. Anyways, next up is Quick Hire Alex, who says, "Hello, Aussie," at the start. Well, hello, Quick Hire Alex. I would love to see him do great. He's one of my siblings in purple-hairedness.
He's wearing a kangaroo. There's a kangaroo on his back.
I love this guy so much. I love to see him bounce through the downhill jump just like that. Flawless. Now to the prism tilt. And
he's on the top. He's good.
Low on it, but he's perfect timing on the jump and very good distance. Ooh. Oh, almost falls off. Okay, he's safe though and getting a decent amount of momentum. Might need a bit more, but he
catches it.
Nice, perfect leap to the net. Now he'll be the first today to tackle the lightning bolt.
Very difficult obstacle. You have to be very precise with your jumps.
Oh no! Right off the bat, he derails. What happened there, Cameron?
It just looked to me he got to the lightning bolts, just overshot that very first jump to the other side of the first cradles.
I think you're right. Yeah, that's exactly what happened. And he's out.
Now our next competitor is Pete the Cat 1. I have very high hopes for him. He's done very well in tournaments in the past. He's improved so much throughout time, so I have great hopes for him.
Yeah, I do remember that he's cleared Ninja Warrior of Roblox at least once before, so he definitely is capable, but he's already gotten close on the first obstacle. And, oh, nice through the downhill jump, but can he beat the prism tilt? Sideways strategy, oh no! He doesn't jump and he slips off!
No!
He's definitely out right on his back. Yeah, as you can see, he jumped too early, and he did not jump to the middle. Let's go to Ameri to see what he has to say about this.
So you got through the quintuple steps, a little bit of a close call, but you got through them, you got past the downhill jump, but what happened on that prism tilt?
So I didn't realize it would move that much. I thought it might be a little bit easier, but I'm just happy I got through one of the quintuple steps into the second obstacle.
Well, it's not likely that'll be enough to get you into the next round, but you can always hope.
Next up is Yuxinator, and as the legend goes, he is undefeated in HQ Trivia. I'm just kidding. Cameron, what do you know about this lovely lad?
I don't know much about him, honestly. He is pretty well known, but I don't know any of his notable results, but I do know that overall he is a good competitor.
I know he's failed early on many notable courses, but let's see if he can change that today. Oh, no.
He will not.
Another one down on the prism tilt. This just shows how deadly this obstacle could be, taking out the greats. And he will not move on.
Up next, we have Free the Polar Bear, trying to bring awareness to environmental issues with that username.
How intriguing. I do know she's competed in Sasuke Roblox before, but she didn't do too well, failing the wing nut glide. But she's doing okay on this, and nice grab on the rope.
Now
Very
onto the prism
efficient.
tilt. You've seen some struggles on this obstacle with our past few competitors, but she makes
stopped
it
in the middle. She almost falls off. That was very close, but she's through. And she's going at a very fast pace, and she's definitely confused. She does not know what to do here. Oh, barely! She barely makes it. That was insane. The closest I've seen on that obstacle so far. And she'll be the second today to tackle the lightning bolts.
onto the second
she's getting
set.
through it. 43 seconds on the clock, and she's
through.
Can she make it up on her first try? She has 3 attempts at this, and she
First try.
The first clear of the day, and the second of the competition. Free the Polar Bear will definitely make it into our top 30. I want to see a replay of that. As you can see, she almost lost it on the prism tilt, but was able to make it through, and was flawless on the lightning bolts. And then she made it up the wall on her first try and hit the buzzer with 50 seconds on the clock. Following Free the Polar Bear's run, many attempted the course, and a lot of them came up short on some of the earliest obstacles, including the first.
No, what?
Alright, can he do it?
No, he can't.
And,
No!
Oh, what did you expect? Adhesimol barely made it through the swing jump, but on the warped wall, he took all 3 attempts, and none of them got up.
Then following Adhesimol was Wipeout competitor Lysenko Mary, who made it right to the warped wall fairly quickly, and then was able to scale it and beat the course.
After that, It's Crafty also took on the course, and was very nice throughout it, getting a lot of momentum on the swing jump, and he was able to make it up the wall on his first attempt, posting a very fast time.
And we're back to the action now with Quick Winnie Bulger on the swing jump.
Ooh, he's going back and forth. Does he know what he's doing? He's getting a good amount of momentum. Okay, and he's through. Okay, let me stop you, Cameron. This guy, Quick Winnie Bulger, is my man. He is my jam. I've known him for too long of the count, and he's now onto the lightning bolts. Oh.
Interesting fact about this competitor, Quick Winnie actually used to have a YouTube video with 750,000 views.
He's going very, very slow right now. He's at almost a minute 20. Oh, and he gets up on his first try.
Wow.
Yeah, he cleared in 1 minute and 22 seconds, and that's easily the worst time so far.
Well, a clear is a clear.
As you can see, he got through the course pretty slow, but he did clear nonetheless, but I don't know if that'll be fast enough to move on to the top 30.
Now here we have a ninja newcomer trying to make a good mark on the scene, Flamin' Dev.
He looks well dressed, so let's see how he's gonna do. And I have a lot of confidence in his ability, even though I've never seen him in my life before. As he's breezing through the quintuple steps, that was great. And, oh, narrowly avoids the water. But can he beat the prism tilt?
Sizing it up.
And just
right over it,
walks through
didn't
it.
even jump.
I don't know how that works. I think he's breaking the rules, but I mean, he's through onto the swing jump. And, oh, he's not doing this right at all.
Not a good strategy to gain momentum.
He's going back and forth, but to no avail. I really don't know what he's trying to do. He's wasting so much time. Oh, and
he's getting nowhere.
Well, okay, let's, no. And he's going, just near, I cannot believe that. That was insane. He almost slipped off, and he's now, I mean, at least he's faster than,
no!
Dude, he had no idea what he was doing. He is definitely eliminated. We will not see him in the next round. Moving on, we have our next competitor, Cameron, do you want to give a shot at this? I have no clue.
Is it Anju-san? I don't know.
Angsty-son? Anyway, he's through onto the downhill jump. Will he be able to beat it? Ooh,
no, he will not.
Not even close.
And frankly, I'm relieved we don't have to say that name anymore.
Me too. We will not see him in the next round. He grabs really low on the rope, and he's out.
Now that brings us on to Comet Wave. A pretty well-known name in this community, although I can't tell you myself much about this person.
Oh, but look at that strategy! Perfect through the first obstacle. I love it.
That's ideal. That's how you want to do the quintuple steps.
And nice through the downhill jump. This competitor is showing a lot of promise early on with the right techniques. And he's through the prism tilt as well. But this obstacle has tripped so many people up, as we saw with Flamin' Dev. Let's see if he can figure it out.
Got here at a quick time, at least.
Yeah, and he's getting some momentum, but he's kind of losing it. Let's see what. Oh, he goes off. Okay, reset.
Oh, no.
Not a bad idea. Oh, nice. Very good strategy to get momentum.
Now.
Oh, did you see that? That was actually much closer than I thought it'd be. But he's through 43 seconds onto the lightning bolt. Not the fastest time, but still.
Right.
And he's getting through. Nice. And it looks like, that was actually close, and he's done. Okay. 58 seconds onto the wall. Oh, no. What? It looks like he auto-jumped.
Not even close.
That was awful. Let's see if he can make an improvement.
No.
What? Okay, it seems like he's on mobile, so if that's the case, he only has one option to go sideways. And as we saw from earlier runs, Iconic Pisk failed 3 times using that technique, so I have doubts that he'll be able to perform, but let's see.
This is his last attempt.
He's going sideways and...
Oh, he gets it!
He does it! This is insane! I've never seen anything like this!
Wow!
He's cleared in 119. Let's see that again. He started off really shaky, failing the wall in 2 attempts, making no progress, but he goes sideways and gets up the wall, something the staff couldn't even do. Still, his time is relatively slow, and I don't know if it'll be enough to make it into the top 30.
Following Comet Wave's clear, we had another group of competitors take on the course, but unfortunately for most of them, they weren't able to meet his success.
Alright, first off, what? And another victim of the prison.
Looking good so far. No!
Oh, no. And he's making it. Oh no. Slips. And CRK could.
No!
Another competitor who did not make it to the end was Skyline James, who spent almost 2 minutes alone on the swing jump.
And then there was Blobboy 112, who made it all the way to the lightning bolts, but unfortunately fell pretty early.
Lastly, there was Jakey 0519, who destroyed the course and put on an amazing show. He made it all the way through the lightning bolts and then up the wall in a very, very fast time, and he'll definitely show up on our leaderboard. So let's see what our current standings are at right now. Right now, at the top of the leaderboard, we have Free the Polar Bear with a time of 50.68. Jakey took the third spot with a time of 55.84 seconds. In fourth, we have TCM from the first episode, clearing in a time of 1 minute and 3 seconds flat.
And at the bottom of the leaderboard, we have our slowest clears like Quick Winnie Bulger, and then those who weren't able to make it up the wall. Now we go back to the course where Smiley is currently on the downhill jump.
And he's through it, and this competitor has been in the community for years, but no one remembers him because he keeps changing his name. And did you see that amazing performance on the Prism Tilt? He almost came up short on the dismount, but he's now to the swing jump, not having a lot of success getting it going. Ooh.
Not at all.
Another victim of this obstacle looks like, and oh!
Oh no! What? He makes it!
I cannot believe he made it! Another amazing save on the net! And he's now into the lightning bolts. Now, this obstacle is so tough because no competitor has had practice on anything like this. So will Smiley be able to know? He's
Not
down.
Close.
He was not able to master the new bar tech. Let's see that again. As you can see, he just overshot the first one. We've seen that so many times today. And now we move on to Duck Master 11211. And he's just kind of jumping all over the place. Ooh, and bouncing
Weird
after
strategy
he makes...
on the steps.
Yeah, that's so inefficient, and very close to skimming, but he's still through. Oh, and he's happy about it. He's already cheering onto the second obstacle, and
Ooh, almost touches the water.
This is a run of very close calls, but he's now into the Prism Tilt. No!
That's where the luck runs out.
Another competitor that on the Prism Tilt, as soon as they get on, they jump too early and cannot make it over the middle. And that's the most critical part about this obstacle. Let's go to Ameri.
So, Duck, you had a good run going up until the Prism Tilt. What happened when you got there?
I guess I just had a poor jump going into it, and I just couldn't move because I jumped a little early.
Yeah, well, that Prism Tilt, very dangerous. It tips too far forward on you, and you're going right down.
That was the last place where I expected to fail.
Well, as unlikely as it is that you're going to be moving on to the quarterfinal, you can always hope maybe you'll make it. If not, there's always a next time.
And now we go back to It's Alex. Came very dressed for the occasion, very colorful.
Very colorful, that is undeniable. And this guy has been around for a bit. He's kind of well known. He's done well in a few competitions, but I don't know if he can perform today. And no!
Low grab, no!
Yeah, he's definitely out. He jumped way too late and got a very low grab on the net. And now we move on to Ninjas for the Win 64. This guy is a Ninja Warrior of Roblox veteran, having cleared the first stage at least twice. And now he's on to the quintuple step.
Oh, what?
I cannot believe he's already out. That's horrible.
Alright, now we move on to Precious Power Ranger, known mainly in the Wipeout community, but so we'll see how he does today on this Ninja Warrior course.
Yeah, he's not even that big in the scene for Wipeout either. I've only seen him on a few courses like Kyle's competition, but nothing aside from that. But a flawless jump on the downhill jump makes it with style. And through the Prism Tilt, he's going at a very fast pace, Cameron.
Yes, he is.
Oh, and
wow,
right
onto the net.
He's at 24 seconds, and now onto the lightning bolts. This is one of the fastest paces we've seen all day.
Taking a second to mount.
But he's on, and now we saw someone mess this up earlier, but he's storming through it, no problem at all.
No problem.
He's easily through. But can he get up it in one shot? And he does!
Yes!
What an amazing time! This is incredible! 44 seconds through the qualifying course, and he's spinning like there's no tomorrow. After that performance, another group of competitors took on the course, and almost all of them failed on the very first few obstacles.
Oh. Okay, oh no!
Okay, he's right, silence on the Prism Tilt. Falls right. And the swing jump and
Oh, he jumped over it.
With Bowser Mario.
No.
Not a good jump.
One of the more notable competitors to run was 2005 Cheeseburger, who was able to make it to the warped wall and warm up to the crowd and get them energized, which ultimately helped them scale to the top, albeit in a slow time.
Another competitor who was able to conquer the course was Kairu XYZ, who got through the first 5 obstacles easily and took 2 attempts to get up the wall and posted a decent time of 1:16.98.
Now we move on to Frosty Mantle, most notably known for being the second on the automatic Ninja Warrior game made by Rich UK. She was second on the leaderboard.
Yeah, I do have to say she is most notable for her online or for her automatic game performances, but not that well known for her actual competition attempts. Going out on, I think, the first obstacle in Ninja Warrior Roblox, but I do have a lot of faith in her abilities today. And as we can see, she is storming through the first few obstacles and having a little bit of difficulty on the swing jump.
That's enough
perfect
momentum, grabs it.
That was great. And now she's onto the lightning bolts at a pretty decent time. Taking a second to get going, but she's on. Now this one is so tricky.
To the second.
And she's doing it.
Third set.
Oh, and she's gonna do it. Perfect.
She's through.
And now she has 3 attempts, and she can post a very good time if she makes it up now. And oh no, first attempt down.
2 more
2
attempts.
to go.
She got on her second.
She's not even close. She's almost at a minute. She can still post a good time, but she has to make it up now. And
so
no!
close.
She's failed the wall, and there's a chance she'll move on, but there's no guarantee, and she's already low on the leaderboard. As we can see from the replay, she was able to get the course without much problems up until the wall where she missed all 3 attempts, and even though she was close, she just did not get the height.
Now, we go down to It's a Mary who's talking with Frosty.
Frosty, you had a good run through the first 5 obstacles, but on the warped wall, it just looked like you hit the proverbial wall. What happened?
I'm just really not great at warped walls, and I didn't expect to clear it.
It's probably at this rate going to be enough to at least get you into the quarterfinals. So good job on the course. Maybe you can get up the warped wall in the quarterfinals. Aussie and Reality, back up to you.
Next up, we have Rohai, a competitor coming from the Isle of Man. And I have a lot of faith in his abilities because he's proven that he's able to clear a lot of these courses online. And he's off on the steps with a weird strategy. And oh!
No!
Oh, what?
Rohai is down on the quintuple steps!
This is awful. Let's see that again. I cannot believe it. He's skimmed and he's out on the quintuple steps.
Now we go to someone who knows a little bit about good usernames. It's Reality Gaming Pro.
I get the joke there because your username is actually Reality Pales. Anyways,
yep,
do you think this comparison to both competitors having reality will mean he'll perform as good as you will?
Well, just like me, he's wearing a ninja outfit.
Oh! Did you see how close he got to the water? That's crazy, but he's now into the prism tilt and just jumping.
No!
What? He's one of the first people to fail the dismount of the prism tilt.
Devastated.
I want to see that again. He just jumped in. Oh, brutal. And at the end, he yells no in all caps. The anguish is undeniable. But now we move on to a much more promising competitor, Zack Giraffe. He's performed very, very well in many competitions, and I expect to see him speed through the course today.
Weird strategy through the steps, but makes it through.
Not efficient as I was expecting, but still very good performance on the downhill jump. We just saw Reality Gaming Pro have a wipeout on this obstacle, but he gets it through it perfectly. Oh,
good momentum,
very good speed.
Right onto the net.
Textbook strategy on the swing jump. That was great.
30 seconds getting to the lightning bolts.
One of the fastest paces we've seen. Let's see if he can go for the top time, actually. Yeah, he's getting through the lightning bolts, no problem. I want to see him get up the wall in 1 and post the fastest time. Precious Power Ranger has a time of 44, but can he do it?
Oh, no!
He's past his time, but at least will he be able to get up the wall? And yes. Very good. He clears with a very, very fast time, the second fastest of 50.06. As we can see, he just did the course with almost no problem at all, and got the wall in a second attempt, but still cleared with a very good time. Definitely enough to move on.
Zach, that was an impressive run through the qualifying course. You managed to finish, took 2 attempts to get up the wall, but you got up it anyway. How are you feeling right now?
I feel great. I'm on my way to doing good in this comp, and I don't really do well in big comps, so can just show that I'm pretty good at this.
Well, you managed to get through all 6 obstacles, including those daunting lightning bolts, so hopefully, if your time is fast enough, because as you know, only the top 30 move on, if your time is fast enough, hopefully, we will see you in the quarterfinals.
And up next, it's the man, the myth, the legend, Bubba Ace.
While Bubba Ace is known for his competition Ninja Warrior of Roblox, he is not just a host, he is also a fierce competitor. In Wipeout, he's almost won several times, and he's also done very well in Sasuke Roblox and other ninja competitions.
Here he is at the start line saying his signature hello people's phrase.
I'm so excited to see how he's gonna do on this course. I know he has so much potential. And a slow start, but he's, well, I can't even really say off. This is very, very slow.
Yes, it is.
Okay, I know he's capable of clearing because I've seen him do it in the practice and the mini runs. And he's through the first obstacle, so let's see if he'll be able to beat it all. And nice grab on the downhill jump.
Onto the prism tilt.
We've seen this take out several people today, most of them jumping early.
Oh, what is he doing? He's stuck on the middle.
He's in the middle.
No!
Oh, no! Bubba Ace is out on the prism tilt. This is horrible.
No.
What happened? Yet he made it to the middle and just stopped and waited for it to level out, and because of that, he just waited too long for it to, I guess, tilt down, and he couldn't make the dismount.
So, Bubba, you had a cautious approach to the quintuple steps that got you through. You got past the downhill jump, no problem. What happened on the prism tilt?
I know, I just forgot to let it tilt higher before I made the dismount, and that's just one of those rookie mistakes. And, I was confident I could go at least far, but you know me, I've been doing pretty sloppily over the past few years, so it was kind of expected. But, just got to keep trying and hopefully do better next time. That's all I can say.
Well, we've seen a lot of people beat that obstacle just by rushing through it. You seem to be a little bit hesitant. I think that's what did you in. However, if you do somehow make the top 30, hopefully we will see you in the quarterfinals. Odds aren't good, but maybe it'll happen. Thanks for coming out.
Yeah, thanks. Just gave it my best shot, and, you win some, you lose some.
Always like to have you out. Thanks.
At the top of the leaderboard, we have Precious Power Ranger, who stormed through the course in 44 seconds. And then we have Zack Giraffe, who just cleared in 50 seconds.
And then still high up on the leaderboard, we have some of our slower clears like Comet Wave, who made it up the warped wall sideways.
Lower down on the leaderboard, we have Frosty Mantle in 14th place, who was able to make it to the warped wall but could not scale it, as well as other competitors who failed the wall or the lightning bolts.
And then following them, we have another group of people who failed the lightning bolts, including Football Fan 0506 and Dogs Rock 67 from the first episode.
At the bottom of the leaderboard, in danger of being eliminated, we have the competitors who made it to the lightning bolts in the slowest times, like Quick Hire Alex and Smiley, whereas Reed the Shadow, who failed the swing jump, is in the hot seat. And if anyone in the next group of competitors can beat the swing jump, he will be eliminated. After that wave of 75 competitors, we have now come to 150 runs on this course, with 75 to go. And as of now, we only have 11 clears, and only 29 people have made it to even the 5th obstacle. But with the best of the best to come, I have a lot of faith that we'll see many more clears next episode.
Tune in next time to see some of our top names run, including Faripu, Daniel Icewolf RBLX, and Kaylin F.
We'll see you guys next time. This is Aussie Bro.
And I'm Reality Pales.
So in respect to our co-host, It's a Mary, and Bubba Ace's career in this competition, which is over, ciao peoples.